Hello, this is Jim from Tech Buzz. We're going to give you a first look and walkthrough of the new Sony Xperia L3 updated from the L2 last year. So here's the packaging here, pretty simple and basic. On the back it'll give us some specs. We've got a 13 megapixel and 2 megapixel dual camera setup with flash, 8 megapixel front facing camera, 14.5 centimeter HD display, which is pretty much an average size, 5.7 inches I think, and that will give you, I think it's 720 by 1440 pixels, so that would be an 18.9 aspect ratio and a 282 pixel density. You have 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of RAM, you have MediaTek processor, which is the Helio P22. So let's take it out and have a look. So we get the phone in the box like so. This is a demo model, so it's being used. So we get our usual books, we get our plug. This has fast charging, and we are on USB Type-C, which is excellent. So that's really about it. Pretty plain and standard, no case, no earbuds. It is what it is. So here's the phone itself, and just as a comparison to the Sony Xperia 10, big difference between the two, although this looks a lot more stretched, but we'll be talking about this in another video, but just to give you a comparison of the both. Again, it's got a dual setup on top, so you have your dual setup here on top with the flash, NFC logo, Sony Xperia, buttons on the side, fingerprint sensor embedded into the side. It's actually in a perfect position. Same applies to the 10. Sometimes buttons can be too high or too much of a stretch, or too low or over this side, but everything here to one side is excellent. I like that, and the positioning of the fingerprint sensor is actually perfect for even myself with large hands. On the bottom we've got our USB Type-C port, speaker, microphone, on top headphone jack and a mic, and our SIM tray here on the side. The camera is flush, so we don't have the edges sticking out, so it won't rock on a table or anything like that. Again, that's pretty good, because it's pretty annoying with cameras. Fine example here of my BlackBerry to what I'm talking about, but I love this phone as well. So that's pretty much it there. So you have 32 gigs up to 512 expandable, and we have a 3300 milliamp hour battery and a full HD display. So let's check it out, see what we've got inside. So we have our typical settings menu here. You've got your sound, storage, so you have 25% storage used with onboard system apps and so on. You have your lock screen and security. You have Google Play, Find My Device. Security update is January, so this was on December before we turned it on, so we're a bit behind on updates there. Hopefully that'll change. You have your lock screen preferences, fingerprint manager, smart lock, location, show your passwords, device admins, the usual in here. Accessibility, you have text to speech, font size, display, magnification, cursor, the usual settings in there, mono audio, captions, high contrast, color inversion and color correction, your Google services, your system. So as I said, we are on the January update 8.1, and that's really about it in there. And your languages and inputs, the usual. So if we go down, that's really it. Your Wi-Fi, your mobile hotspot, tethering, airplane mode, device connections. You've got Bluetooth, Cast, NFC, Android Beam, printing service, USB and Chromebook. Your display, you have brightness level, adaptive brightness, wallpaper, sleep and advanced. In there we have some other settings. And your battery, it'll tell us here. You've got adaptive brightness, percentage, battery saver, and your usage, your sound. So you have your media volume. So we'll check the volume on that. So doesn't seem to be too loud, but we'll try something through YouTube and see if it gets any better there. So with the phone ringtones, as usual, you can add to your ringtones now rather than using stock ringtones, which are pretty boring on most phones, being honest. And that's really about it in the settings department. So we're going to go on to YouTube and listen to the speakers through that. Hello, this is Tim from Tech Buzz, and first of all I'm going to give you an unboxing of this and after the break. So overall the actual volume loudness isn't bad, it's pretty clear, it doesn't sound tinny, which is good. I'd rather have a clear non-loud head speaker than this loud tinny one, so not too bad. So not bad, it feels very light in the hand. It's Corning Gorilla Glass 5 and we've got up to 512 gigs of storage, which is pretty good. You've got LED flash, you've got video and camera next actually. So if you go into the camera, so you have your modes down here. You have your bokeh, selfie and panorama. In the settings we have image size 4.3 to 18.9. We have save location, use volume keys as zoom or whatever the case may be, you can do that. You have sound, you have data storage and internal. You have your different settings up on top here, which you can see change. You can rotate the camera. And if we go into video, what do we have? So video size full HD, 8:9 HD, VGA and MMS. Location, volume key, zoom, sound, same similar setup there. And just want to have another look at the camera, and that's pretty much it. So we'll just take a quick snap of some keys here and see what it comes out like. So we go into the gallery, so that's what you're looking at there with the camera result. So overall not too bad for the price point this is coming in at. So any questions, hit us up. We'll see you in the next one. We'll be checking out the Xperia 10. So this is just a quick first look at the new L3, which also comes with an FM radio as well, before I forget. Comes in black, gold and silver. And yeah, watch out for it on the networks, and don't forget to ask any questions in the meantime while we test it out. We'll see you in the next one.